Good morning, vlog. Welcome to another one. It's Easter Monday today. In New Zealand, anyways, which means I work tomorrow. Anyways, I have been feeling so calm, so cool, so collected, so okay, so happy here. And I love that for me. We have organized most of the house now. I did not vlog for like a whole week because all we did was hang out with friends and unpack and organize. So I don't really want to vlog in front of these new friends if I don't know them all that well. So I did not bring you guys along. But yeah, it's been going super well. And the only thing I'm nervous about is starting work just because it's a new environment. It's going to be new people. It's going to be doing new things that I don't know, which does scare me. But I think once I get a hold of it, hopefully it'll all be fine. I'm also just like paranoid because I have not worked in an emerge ever. And I haven't worked in a hospital in 5 years. And I don't like children. And there is a children's part of this hospital. So I have to learn to work with children, which is going to be something. But hopefully everything is like a slow integration and they orientate me to everything so that I feel comfortable doing so. That is my hopes and dreams. So we'll see about that. James is just gone. He's going to the gym. I'm going to make some chicken soup just because I need to do some meal prepping. When James goes to work, he gets all of his food provided by the hospital because they don't know when they're going to have a break time. So they just get their food sent up to them when they're ready for it. Whereas in the emerge, because we're guaranteed breaks and we know when they are, we bring our own food, which is normal everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna make a big batch of lemon orzo soup. And we've also been sick for this is day 6 for me of being sick, but it's weird. It's just like I'm tired and congested and I feel it really far in the back of my throat, but it's not like we're feeling horrible. It's just like it won't go away. So yeah, we'll see how that goes for me tomorrow. And lastly, I've misplaced my stethoscope. I have obviously I've unpacked this entire house. So like I know what's in every nook and cranny of this house. Can't find my stethoscope. I asked my mom to look at home to see if I left it behind. Can't find my stethoscope. So I ordered another one, but because it's Easter weekend, I don't know when it's going to get here. So yeah, there's that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see you guys soon. Friends, I'm ready. I called Mel. We had a chit chat for like a lovely hour or so. Then I called my family because it's Easter for them. So I said hi to my grandpa and stuff. And my soup is done. Smells delicious. So that needs to calm down. And now we're going on a 2-hour hike. Yeah, we're gonna see about that. Hopefully it's good. We're just gonna go up to the adventure park and walk around there, and then later tonight we're going to a happy hour. So hopefully that's fun. We're gonna go meet James's friend in his new boothang. Quite excited. Okay, come with me on our lovely little hike, and hopefully it doesn't start pouring it down because it was like spitting a little bit. We'll see. Okay, so you see this big mountain in front of us that we can see? Off to the right hand side over here. Wow, that was perfect. That's where we're going for a hike, where we can't really see the mountain. Yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. But the sun is coming out. Maybe we'll have luck on our side. It looks very gray over there. Okay, we're apparently doing one of the tracks that brings us to the top of the chairlift, which is over here. I think we're doing this green loop-a-loop. This is like a mountain bike and trailing and gondola ride adventure area of sorts. We are 11 minutes in. 11 out of an hour and a half. We parked like all the way down there.
Double.
I'm so happy it's not 37 degrees. I would be dead. But your girl's sweating. I'm sweating. 12 minutes in. Whew.
was, 100%.
This man goes, yeah. We're just going to the top of that thing. This is very gradual. It's fine.
Yeah. What's not wrong with it?
You're lucky you're cute.
Oh, yeah.
This is our view. We are almost at the top. We have done 3.85 kilometers, 315 meters of an elevation, and I am very red and sweaty. But once we get to the top, we get to take the chairlift down for free. That's what we're doing this for. Woohoo! We've made it. Look at that. Oh, wow. It's beautiful.
This was the only good thing about doing this alone.
Hot girl walk is complete. It took us an hour and 45 minutes, which this is like a 2-hour hike. So that was good timing. James actually walked at my pace the whole time. So that was very nice of him. And the gondola down, chairlift down, was very beautiful. Though it was very windy on the way down, but very nice to have because look at my face now. Way less red than it was, which is very good. Yeah, I think it's so cool that they have like these chairlifts that you can put people's bicycles so your bike can go up and then you go up on the next chairlifts and people go mountain biking down this hill. Very cool concept. I enjoyed that. I don't think you need to be super fit to do it, but it is uphill the whole time. But I did it, so anybody could do it. Yeah! Okay, we're gonna go home now. Eat some of the soup I made. We're home and we're actually about to leave because James's friend Regan is going to meet us for happy hour at the bar with his new boo thing. So we're going to go meet her and him and just have a few drinks and chill out and hang out. I've showered. I have done my face and my hair. I've actually cleaned it because I'm going to work tomorrow. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm hoping that the alcohol calms me down and makes me feel better. That's my goal. Also, we went to the grocery store because James wants to make some bone broth, so he went to go buy some bones. And we got a Cadbury cream egg, but it wasn't cream egg, it was Biscoff filled. It was so good. And then I got a pack of the normal cream eggs to take home. So, maybe I'll bring you guys with me. We'll film the outside of the bar. I don't necessarily think I'll film with them, but we'll see. Probably not. But yeah, I'm excited to have a little cider, little chit chat, a little fun. Yeah. Also, I got some beautiful pictures up on our hike. I'm so excited about it. Yeah. Going to Billy's bar. Woohoo, happy hour.
That's a nice That's a nice house.
Happy hour is done. I think it's like 8 p.m. now. We were having fun. We were playing pool. We are on our way home now. And I think so far that I might actually sleep well tonight. But we will be taking an Ativan. Still. And we're going to go home and eat some spaghetti and some leftovers. Because it's still early. And then we're going to watch Peaky Blinders. And then it's bedtime. And then tomorrow, panic. Good morning vlog. It is 6:22. It's my first day of work today. I'm alive. I've had a coffee. I've made my lunch. My bag is packed. The only problem is that I have a coffee that I can't put anywhere. So I'm wondering if I can roll. That's so dangerous. Yeah, I really don't know what to do with that. Yeah, maybe we just chug it. I don't know. There's nowhere on the scooter for this to go and it can't go in my bag. I mean, maybe it can go in my bag, but I think it might make a big mess. Maybe we try it anyways if we drink enough of it. Anyways, I'm quite nervous. I did not sleep great last night. I always don't sleep great when I know that I have big things the next day. So there's that. But we'll see how today goes. And hopefully it's fine. It's fine, you know? Who knows? Hello. It is the afternoon. It's probably around 3:41. My shift today was from 7 to 3:30. I just got back. Let me tell you about my first day. It was a lot. It was a lot of information, basically. They just information dumped on us the entire day, and my little brain is mush now. And I am so confused about how to get anywhere in that hospital because it is so large. So they basically took us on a tour of like the hospital first thing in the morning. And then they like ditched us for lunch and they're like, okay, bye. I was like, where the hell? How do I get to the lunchroom from here? I have no idea. I just walked around until I found it at some point. So that was okay. Then you have to find your way back to where you were for after lunch, which was just as confusing. And then at the end of the day, they basically brought us downstairs because they were like, hey, we're going to log you into the computer system. We want to log you into Teams. We want to show you guys how to access your important documents that you might need. So they showed us how to do all that stuff. And then they were like, and then you have a bajillion modules to do. And I think in the first 2 weeks, there's like 15 hours of modules that you need to complete. And these are things that like you can try to do during the day if you have spare time, or you can try and like stay after hours after work and get some done, which some people said that they do. And you can also do it from home. But like, listen, if you're not paying me to do these modules, I am not doing them at home. Period. Dot. And then the lady was like, oh, also the only person who doesn't have access to all the like learning modules is Melissa. We were 6 of us and I was the only one that didn't have access to it. So at 3 o'clock, they were like, you guys can break, you guys can go home, or you can stay here. You can do your modules, do what you want. And I was like, well, I'm going to go home, I guess, because I can't do any modules. And then as I'm leaving, I'm like, oh my God, I have no idea how I'm supposed to show up in the morning from the scooter, like parking area, go to the change room, find my locker because my locker's not in the same area as the changing room, then find the emergency department, and then from there, go find the lunchroom and make my way back. Like, I wish myself luck on doing all of that tomorrow morning because I'm going to be so lost. And I start at 6:30 tomorrow. So I think I'm going to like have to leave the house earlier just so that I have allocated, I don't know where the fuck I am time, you know? I'm hoping that like from the bike lock, I just follow everybody who's going to the changing room. That should be easy enough. But then it's like my locker's in a really random area. So to find that will be interesting. And then, yeah, I'm just going to have to find some random people and be like, where is the emergency department? Please point me in the right direction. Thank you so much. Yeah. All that being said, my brain is dead right now. It's just mush. It's gone. And I'm still suffering from this stupid cold. I was so congested all day today. I kept having snot running down my face. It was so gross. So I would like for that to go away because it's been a full week now of just being congested. Like, what you doing? Go away. James works until 6 p.m. I'm quite excited for him to come back home. And now I need to figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch tomorrow and what I'm going to have for supper tonight because I have not a clue. Yeah. Good morning. I'm trying to be quiet because James is sleeping, but it's day 2 of going to work. And I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like shit. Oh my God. full of phlegm still up in here. I'm so tired. I did not sleep well. I get like too nervous that I'm gonna miss my alarm or whatever, that I just like don't sleep well. I ended up taking an Ativan at 1 in the morning. No, it was 3, I think. 3 in the morning to tell me like, go to bed, which you did. I have a coffee. I'm gonna go wash my face and get dressed. Okay, it's 5:45 a.m. I work at 6:30, so I should be leaving at 6 technically to get to work because it gives me enough time. But because I am gonna get lost trying to find my clothing locker, then my locker, then the lunchroom, and then the unit, I was like, we're gonna go there earlier today. So if I'm super early, I'm just gonna sit in the lunchroom anyways. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I'm gonna put some shoes on and I'm gonna go to work. Wish me luck. I am home, and the second day of work was way better than the first day of work. Let me just say that. The first day of orientation was basically just them talking your ear off for hours. And then today I got paired up with a nurse. So basically I was just like following her around and then watching her do stuff because like I know how to be a nurse. But then she let me do a lot of assessments. She let me write down my assessments, which she said I was doing a great job at. So I'm happy with that. I just need to get used to like all the programs that they use because they use so many things and I don't understand them. It's also day 2, so like I'm not expected to understand them, but yeah. Another thing is in New Zealand, they do this thing where in order to do IVs and to take blood work from people, they do a whole course. So you have to do like a module. You have to get like a 4-hour in class lesson, and then you got to get signed off by somebody watching you do IVs like 4 times. And my educator today was like, I don't think you need to do all of that stuff. We just need you to send over proof. And I was like, Canada, it's not like we don't get signed off on these things. It's just like expected that we know how to do them. So she's like, if you can just get somebody from your old work to send us an email saying like, Melissa knows these skills, she does them appropriately with enough knowledge, blah, 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 then we can just sign you off on them. And I was like, okay. So I emailed my old work, and we'll see when they respond if they can do that for me, which would be lovely. And now, because it's nice and sunny outside, I've covered myself in sunscreen and I'm going to go for a walk. Just a nice little hot girl walk, listen to some music, maybe go read my book in the park. Yeah, get some stuff done. I feel a lot better today. Yesterday after work, I was freaking dead. I just laid on the couch and died. But today, we feel better. I went to go read at the park and then the sun went away and I'm just in a t-shirt, so it got a little bit cold, so I'm back. But look what was at my door. Can we guess what this is? I'm never going to be able to open that. It's my stethoscope. I'm really happy about this. The nurse that I was paired up with today let me keep borrowing hers, but it's going to be very nice to have my own again. And look at that. I got a nice red Littman 3. Very nice, very nice. I haven't had a new stethoscope in a hot minute. It's lovely. Good for me. I'm going to put this in my bag. Good evening, guys. Today was my 3rd day of work, and it went good. It went really good, actually. I got to do a lot more things independently today. Made me feel really good about myself. The nurse that I was with is the same nurse that I was with yesterday, and she is telling me that my assessments are really good. My documentation is superb. She's like, nobody charts like this, and I'm like, sorry, I come from Northern Nursing where you got to chart everything or you didn't look at it. So yeah, she was really happy with that. And I got a little bit more used to the computer system. It's still a lot, but we had a pretty occupied day today and I managed to do most of it by myself. She was just doing a lot of like the background stuff to help me out, which is really nice. But Yeah, it's going well, so I'm happy about that. I took my scooter. I went to Pack and Save, and I went to Chemist Warehouse because I needed a few things. And then James let me know today that he got a new job. So, still at the same hospital, same department, but he's in an education role, like a manager role now. He's currently doing like a temporary position for 2 months, but once that temporary position is done, he officially has like a point 0.5 in that managerial position. So I got him some flowers. He doesn't know yet, but he's currently at the Peg, which is like a bar close to the hospital with some of his work colleagues. And I'm very happy because he's technically done work an hour ago. So we're gonna make a little bouquet. I got these. Look at how cool these are. I don't know what they are, but they're hefty and they're very different. And then I saw these, which are like weird little filler flowers, but the colors will look great together. And then I got these just to add some color in it. I think it's gonna be quite a big bouquet, but that's okay. It's gonna go in my penguin jar. And then I got him a card, over the moon for you. And then it just says, huge congrats. So I'm gonna write him a nice little note, and I got him some Cadbury cream egg because the Easter stuff's on sale, so why not get a little treat? Plus he got me some cream eggs, like 6 of them like 3 days ago, and we have none left. So this comes with a huge one and 6 little ones. Yeah, I'm gonna put that together, and then I'm gonna make myself something to eat because I'm starving. Look at how nice. I think these are actual just like fillers. I don't think that's an actual flower. These I'm hoping will bloom. I think they will. But yeah, very cool. Also, the stems of these things were so hard I had to use the gardening shears. Then we got his corn and his thingy. How cute. Good morning, guys. It's my day off. It's Saturday, which is so exciting. I survived a 4-day work week. Let me just pause the video I'm watching. It is 9:33. I'm just trying to decide what to wear. It's a little windy, and by a little windy, it's very windy, and it's not that hot outside. So, yeah, we're gonna go do some errands today. So we need to go grocery shopping. We need to go to the butcher's because we went to the butcher's last week and we bought some pepperettes, and they were so good. So we want some more of those. And there was something else. Oh, James wants to bring me to a plant store because I've been looking for a philodendron mican. I want one so bad. And we keep going around to different plant stores to see if we can find one, but we haven't yet. So, yeah, we're going to continue on that. And then tonight we're going to the bar at like 9:30 p.m. to go meet some friends and watch the Waz. So, yeah, the clouds are moving so quickly right now. It's crazy. Which means it's going to be freezing out there. But whatever. I'm going to fix my hair, fix what I'm wearing, and see you guys later. We are at Muffat's Flower Company to go find some micans. Hopefully we find some micans. Let's go see.
Better than ours.
Look at that. Do you see the size of those leaves? Oh my god. It's very tropical in here. Look at those. Begonias. I love a begonia. This is what I came for. Look at the micans. These are $50 and they're huge. You're coming home with me. That store was insane. I spent $85. I got 3 plants. I will show you guys when we come home. But I asked her, I was like, hey, these philodendron micans are gigantic and they're very well established and they're too big for what I'm looking for. Do you have a smaller one? And she did, and she gave it to me. I'm so happy. I've never been happier. That's a lie. I probably have been, but very thrilled. Do we like this couch?
Something.
Not in this color, but they have it in like kind of like a beigey like this. Last week, James and I went to the butcher's, and it's called Everybody's Butcher's, which is close to our house, and He was looking for other things, but anyways, they had like pepperettes that were drying on a rack. And then I was like, oh, let's try some. So we got 8 of them to take home. Well, we were going to get 4, and then the girl was like, they're super good. Like, people always buy them. So I was like, okay, add another 4. So we got 8. We destroyed those in like 4 or 5 days. Like, we ate them all. So we just went back to the butcher's. Have some more of them. These ones are softer than the last ones. But we got 10 of them this time. Look at that. I do think I prefer the ones that were drier.
They are.
Still good though. Okay, we're home. And I wanted to show you guys something that I thought is crazy as a Canadian living in New Zealand. So we just went to a grocery store and we did like a pretty big grocery haul. And we have like a bunch of meats and stuff for like the week and just to stock up our freezer. So this would have been like a $300 grocery store order at home. But let me show you what I got and I'll tell you how much I spent here, which is... We have popcorn, fruits, vegetables, carrots, tomatoes, pears, meat, okay? Like, we have a lot of stuff. And then we got some fresh fruits and veggies, cabbage, avocados, broccoli, coconut water, some more coconut water. Like, we have a pretty big array of stuff. That's popcorn, some. Anyways, all of this stuff was $126 New Zealand. $126 New Zealand. That is like $110, $110 Canadian. That's absolutely insane. What the hell? And then we did go to that plant store, and I'll show you guys what I got at the plant store, which I'm so excited about. We have this lovely Hoya, who is very happy. This was $35. Philodendron Micans, I had to ask her if she had some in the back, and she's like, yeah, we do. So this is a littler one. I don't know how much this cost because there's no actual price tag on it, but that's okay. And then we have a neon pothos. Well, neon philodendron, should I say. And she was $30. But all 3 of these plants together, 85 bucks. 85 bucks. How good.
Post-gym recovery drink. Whiskey and Diet Coke because sugar's the enemy. Liver.
We're apparently pre-drinking Crown Royal as he's making us some bone marrow in the air fryer. And we're going to do the pork belly bites over here, which I'm very excited for. Good morning, the vlog. I think this is going to be the last day that I vlog this week, but it's currently Monday. We're both off of work today. I start work tomorrow afternoon, and we are currently off to go run some errands. We need some command strips. We need some picture frames. I would like some jeans, and I would also love like a little, like a glass pottery trinket thingy to put in our toothbrushes. James needs some stuff for the barbecue so we can cook some stuff on the barbecue tonight. Yeah, we're just going around basically. Going around doing stuff. And then James is going to like a concert tonight with his friend Ashley. And I am home alone. Yeah, let's go. Look at this. This is like down from the house, and every time we pass by it, we don't have any money, but I just put $5 in there. So we got a bag of fajoas. Okay, my friends, we have been to Just Jeans. I tried on a bunch of Levi's. There's this one pair of Levi's I really like. They're called the extra large wide leg pant. Let me find it. Anyways, I really liked them in this specific color, but none of the stores that we went to, like we went to 3 different stores, none of them had them in that color in my size. So they're called extra large straight jean. They look like this. They have like a little tie at the waist, and then they did have it in like the darker color, like this dark denim. but the dark denim is like non-stretchy, like it's a lot stiffer, and it was too tight in my size in the dark denim, so I didn't really want those because I want a comfortable pant. So I have not found any pants. That's okay. And then we went to Farmers, and Farmers is like a Hudson's Bay kind of vibe, like just has a lot of everything. And they also had a Levi's section, and they didn't have them in my size either. But there's sofas that we were looking for, so I made James sit on them. I really like this sofa. It's green, it's cute, but it's a little expensive. And then as we were walking out, we sat on this modular sofa, and this one's cheaper than the other one, and it's bigger and it's comfortable, like more comfortable than the green one. So I'm highly debating this one. The only thing is this beigey color is a little scary, but we're gonna go to another furniture store and see what they have maybe, but so far this is our top contender. And now we're eating ramen at Katsubi in the mall, just a little lunch break. James is having a kimchi ramen, and mine is just a plain udon ramen. We're gonna eat this stuff, and then we also need to go to Kmart and go find some picture frame stuff. Okay, friends, we are back from the mall, and let me just show you everything that we got, because we actually got a lot of stuff. Some stuff boring. We went to Pack and Save. We got a bunch of food. You don't need to see that. Nobody cares. There's this store called Torpedo 7. Torpedo 7 is like an outdoor camping and activity store. That's how I'm going to describe it. And it's going out. The store is closing down anyways. So they're not going to be selling anything after May 13th. So everything is on huge discounts. So we got life jackets. Look at that. We're going to be so safe. When we went to Wanaka last year, I was paddleboarding on the lake, and the police on the jet ski came up to me and he was like, "Ma'am, you need a life jacket." And I didn't have a life jacket. So now we have life jackets. James paid $108 for his life jacket, and I paid $60 because this is an extra large kid size, which is perfect. Then we went to Bunnings. Bunnings is like a Home Depot garden center home improvement area. We got a wooden doorstop because the door that leads to the kitchen, if you leave that door open and then the garage door is open or any of the windows are open, it slams shut, and it's very aggressive. And it also just likes to move and start to half close, but we like to have it open most of the time. Doorstop. And look at this little cacti. He's having a little flower. This is $5. I said, absolutely, I want to know what this flower looks like. And it looks like a few of the other little tips of it might start doing some flowers. I don't know. We're in our plant era right now because we can be. How fun. Then at the mall, there was like a New Zealand kiwi trinket homemade goods store. And I got these little dried flowers because my little fancy penguin lady from Argentina, my plan was always to put dried flowers in her. So we're going to put these ones inside of her, and she's going to be just a cute little decor piece. I'm going to have to trim the stems though, because these are too long for her right now. Wow. Yeah, like this is ridiculous, but we're going to trim some stems and it'll look much nicer. Now, the other two are necessity items for safety and security, okay? I got a pink high-vis Viz because when I'm driving my scooter in the morning, it's still dark outside, and I'm going to be working afternoons this week, so basically I'm coming home in the pitch black as well, so safety. Then the other day I was scootering to work and my hands were frozen because it was freezing. It was super windy, so I got some pleather gloves just so that my fingers don't freeze to death. So like I'm gonna be so cute in this, but it is what it is. And then we got a trinket tray to put in the kitchen because we leave so much shit on the counter and it drives me nuts that they have nowhere to go. So trinket tray. That's everything we got today. Now we're gonna make ourselves some supper, and we're gonna go and meet up with Ashley for a drink later tonight. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you're enjoying this lovely New Zealand lifestyle that I am living, because I am enjoying it so far. And I will see you guys in my next vlog. So stay tuned for that. I hope you like, I hope you comment, I hope you subscribe, and I hope that you look at my other videos because I have a moving vlog and I have like my last week in Canada vlog. So there's a bunch of fun little ones that are already up in my channel. So go look at those. Okay? See you next time.